And it's the Warriors to start out. Outside Mullen. Goes back up. Chamberlain down low. Right side Leonard. Here's Valanciunas. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Here's Curry. They set the pick. Throws it up high. Lowry with the ball. Outside Leonard. Right side Leonard. Outside for Lowry. 3-pointers off the mark. On defense, Toronto. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. Now here is Carter. Outside Lowry. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now Curry. From past the arc. And another three for Golden State. Here's Lowry. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Carter. Releases from the wing and drills it.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Outside Curry. Here's Barry. The tray. The shot no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Warriors' ball. And here's Thompson. Wide open. The shot's good from Mullen. Toronto trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Leonard. The Warriors making a switch here. Leonard hits them both. Here's Curry. He's got 6. Right side Curry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
Toronto calls timeout. The Raptors making a switch here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Toronto. 4-point game. Now DeRozan. Pass to Davis. Chamberlain on him. Davis down low. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Now here's Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shoots it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 10.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to Thompson. Puts it up from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Now, here is McGrady. The shot by McGrady, no good. The Warriors leading. Let's go. The offensive rebound. Curry's shot is good. 12 points for him.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a foul just like you got there.
Timeout called the Warriors. A switch here. Now Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The Warriors making a switch here. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
And so here's Toronto. They trail by 6. Here's McGrady. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 6 points for him. And here is Davis. There's a screen. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Green. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. One-on-one fast break. Here's McGrady. Warriors with the rebound. Hardaway with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Durant. And here is Davis. Pass to Durant. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. The shot is off. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them? And the Raptors with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Davis. Backs him down. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
And the Warriors making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here is Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Richmond outside. Richmond right side. Back to Hardaway. Here's Barry. Fires the 3. And that one's good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Stoudemire up top. The jump hook. Right side Davis. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And it's the Warriors' ball. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Iguodala. Another three for Golden State.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Stoudemire. Toronto trailing. Here's Christie. Siakam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Warriors with possession here. There's the pick. Well, about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Hardaway. They grabbed their own miss. Blocked. Pass to Christie. Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Richmond outside. Back to Hardaway. Richmond left side. Richmond left side. Iguodala right side. Iguodala right side. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 5. Here's Stoudemire. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Davis. Backing in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Right through the knee for the layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
It's up a 3, and he gets the bucket.
This is tough to stop. To the defense, I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that three-point line and the way they space the floor.
And here's Toronto, trailing by 2. Here's Valanciunas. No good from Valanciunas.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far. Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Thurman. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. So it's Toronto now. 4-point game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now here's Richmond. Pass to Hardaway. Left side Hardaway. It's blocked. Here's McGrady. Here's Valanciunas. And he lays it straight in.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Richmond outside. Pass to Iguodala. Pocket 6. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Hardaway. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And here's Toronto, trailing by 2. And here's McGrady. 6 points for him. Richmond with the steal. And they're on the break. Thurman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. He has 6.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Banked in off the glass.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Valanciunas inside. Backs down. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Good on both. The Warriors leading. Now Curry. 12 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Tries it from 19. Again, Golden State. Here's Lowry. Now here's Leonard. Valanciunas inside. Valanciunas, good. Here's Thompson. They set the screen. Pulls it up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Carter with it. Here's Valanciunas. Thompson with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. No up. Here's Carter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the first half comes to a... Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry. Here's Valanciunas. Chamberlain on him. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And here comes Curry. For 3. But they'll get another chance. Now, here's Thompson. And the basket good. Toronto trailing. And here's Lowry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Thompson. Here's the screen. Outside Mullen. Chamberlain. Back to Mullen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Now, here is Lowry. Now Leonard to the inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Curry. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Leonard.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Carter, and a missed layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's Lowry with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
DeRozan. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Second chance shot. Thompson with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Back to Carter. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 6. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Mullen. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's the third. And here we go with Kyle Lowry, trailing by 4. Right side Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. And stolen by Chamberlain. Left side Mullen. Leads him in there. Leonard with the steal. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Barry. He has 5. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Pulls up. The shot is off. Here's Valanciunas. Carter right side. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Mullen. Here's Barry. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain down low. Outside Mullen. Just over 3.5 minutes into the third quarter of play now. And he gets it to go.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
They set the pick. Now here is Carter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Now Davis. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And it's rejected. Here's Chamberlain. Outside Durant. No good. Now here is Davis. 9 points in the game so far. It's Vince Carter on the wing. That is good. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the Warriors making a change here. That's good from Carter. And here is Davis. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the paint. Green with the ball. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lowry with the ball. And there's the shot to finish it. Here's Davis. Back to Durant. Davis up top. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 5-point game. To the middle, Davis. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. From beyond the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And here is Davis. There's a good screen. Carter pulls it in.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Here's Davis. He nails it. And we're tied up. 13 points in the game. Now Durant. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thompson outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. And so Thompson nails both of them. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 6. Outside, Davis. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. A stupendous finish in traffic. Toronto trailing. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. First one falls for him.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
The Raptors making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. There's the pick. Goes up off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up. About a minute play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Pass to Curry. With the shot. Barely. And blocked. Kicks it out to Mullen. For the three. And that one's good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Valanciunas. Soft touch off the glass. And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead. Thompson outside.
Defensive foul.
The Warriors making a switch here. And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. Chamberlain with it. Chamberlain down low. Chamberlain with the basket. Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 5. Outside Lowry. Right side Lowry. Right side Lowry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DeRozan. He tries for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep. So it's Golden State with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Durant. Here. 3-pointer, but he gets it back. Here's Thompson. They get it back. The 3, and he gets it to go.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
And the Raptors making a change here.
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team.
Here's McGrady. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They set the pick. Davis. Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas inside. No good from Valanciunas.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Back to Durant. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Curry. Fires it up.
They've not had the same success from outside here in the second half that they did in the first. Well, it might make sense to look at